Alright, picture this. The savanna stretches for miles, the wind is calm, the sun is blazing, and out of nowhere, whoosh, a blur cuts through the air like a yellow lightning bolt. That's not your Wi-Fi glitching. That's a cheetah, the fastest land animal on Earth. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 3 seconds. Tesla could never. Cheetahs are nature's Formula One cars, built for speed, fine-tuned for chaos. Their entire body screams aerodynamic excellence. Slim frame, long legs, lightweight bones, tail like a steering wheel, literally. That tail acts as a counterbalance, so they can drift through turns mid-sprint. Yeah, they basically invented Tokyo Drift before humans even made roads. But the crazy part, despite their fame as speedsters, cheetahs are actually gentle cats. They don't roar, they purr. They chirp, meow, and hiss like oversized kittens. You'd think the world's fastest killer would sound terrifying. But nope, they sound like a cute little anime character asking for snacks. Let's dive into some real cheetah truths before we hit the myths and memes. Their top recorded speed? 113 kilometers per hour. That's faster than most bikes, and definitely faster than your 4G network. But here's the twist. They can only maintain that for about 20 to 30 seconds before overheating. Imagine running faster than a car, but needing a nap right after. Relatable, honestly. Cheetahs don't just chase, they calculate. They'll watch, stalk, and then time their sprint perfectly. They're basically nature's assassins with ADHD, fast, focused, and done in under a minute. And those iconic black tear marks on their face? They're not for fashion, they're anti-glare stripes. They reduce sunlight reflection, helping cheetahs aim better, like built-in sunglasses. So yeah, they've got that too cool to fail aesthetic naturally. Now, let's slide into the unknown side of things. Most people don't know that cheetahs can't roar, like at all. Their vocal cords just aren't built for it. They communicate with chirps and squeaks, especially moms calling cubs. Imagine a deadly predator making pigeon noises. Nature really said, balanced. Also, cheetahs don't retract their claws. Their claws stay out like spikes, giving them extra grip while running. It's like wearing permanent cleats. Great for hunting, terrible for typing. Another cool one. Cheetahs use their tails like rudders. When they turn at full speed, that tail swings opposite to balance their body. It's like watching a sports car hit a perfect corner with traction control on. And get this, they can accelerate so fast because of their flexible spines. When they run, their backs bend like springs, propelling them forward. Every stride covers around 7 meters. That's more than the length of a car in one jump. The jungle doesn't need racetracks when cheetahs exist. Now for some funny stuff. Cheetahs are actually bad at fighting. They're lovers, not fighters. Lions or hyenas steal their kills all the time because cheetahs are too chill to start drama. They'll just be like, I take it, I'll hunt again. Peak Peacecore energy. Also, baby cheetahs, adorable balls of fluff. They look like tiny punk rockers with silver mohawks down their back. That fur isn't just for style, it's camouflage. But still, imagine a mini speedster with emo hair. Oh, and you'd think such fast creatures would dominate everywhere, right? No, cheetahs are shy. They avoid conflicts and even avoid dense forests. They prefer open areas with clear vision. No sneak attacks, no jump scares, just clean runs and vibes. But one of the craziest facts, cheetahs actually don't like running unless they have to. They conserve energy. So basically, they're the ultimate couch potatoes who just happen to hold the world record for sprinting. That's like saying, I don't run unless it's for pizza. Now, let's jump into the myth zone. Myth 1. People once believed cheetahs could train humans in running. Yeah, medieval kings thought if you owned a cheetah, you'd get faster just by hanging out. Spoiler, didn't work. Just expensive pet therapy. Another myth, that cheetahs are part leopard. Nope, totally different species. Cheetahs are their own branch of evolution, older than lions or leopards. Basically, they're OGs, ancient speed models. And some believe cheetahs are dumb because they get their food stolen. Wrong again. They're strategic. They hunt fast and eat fast before anyone notices. It's not dumb, it's time management. Here's a funny one. Villagers once thought cheetahs had magical powers that could make you invisible. Probably because they vanish into tall grass faster than your ex after we need to talk. And there's another myth that cheetahs can't climb trees. Well, kinda true. They can climb small ones, but not tall ones like leopards. Let's just say they're better at ground business. Okay, time for some unknown gems that'll blow your mind. Cheetahs don't need to drink water every day. They get moisture from their prey. They hunt mostly during the day to avoid competition. Their heart and lungs are oversized for that oxygen rush during runs. Literal biological sports gear. Their tear marks aren't just for sunlight. They also help cubs recognize their mom. And each cheetah has a unique spot pattern, just like fingerprints. Cheetahs also have a weird way of flirting. Males will mark their territory and follow females around awkwardly. The females, though, queens of ignoring texts. They choose when and who. Mood. Let's talk about sibling squads. Cheetah brothers sometimes form groups called coalitions. They hunt together and stick for life. Sister cheetahs? Total independence. Raise cubs solo, hunt solo, survive solo. Boss energy. Funny thing, cheetahs trip while chasing sometimes. Imagine running at 100 kilometers per hour, missing a step, and face planting in the grass. Embarrassing? Yes. Fatal? No. They just shake it off like, nobody saw that, right? Oh, and they don't like loud noises. Seriously, even vacuum cleaners freak them out in sanctuaries. Fastest cat alive, scared of a Dyson. Now, some real talk. Cheetahs are endangered. Habitat loss, illegal pet trade, poaching, all cutting their numbers down. There are only around 7,000 left in the wild. So yeah, maybe time to respect the sprinters before they're just a documentary memory. But cheetahs are fighters, not with claws, but survival skills. They adapt, migrate, and keep the legacy going. They've survived climate changes, predators, and human nonsense for millions of years. And you know what's wild? Cheetahs can go from calm to chaos in seconds. That adrenaline rush, those eyes locking on a target, the silence before the sprint. It's pure cinematic perfection. Every hunt looks like a slow-motion action movie. But behind that beauty is a soft personality. They're social, affectionate, and even known to purr loudly when happy. Big cats with golden hearts. Before we close, some funny realities. Cheetahs have the most expressive faces. They literally look offended half the time. Like, did you just call me a leopard? And they sometimes forget where they left their food. Peak goldfish memory. All right, let's wrap it with a smile. If cheetahs had Instagram, their bio would be fast, spotted, single, and tired. And one last joke before we roll the credits. Why don't cheetahs play poker in the jungle? Because they're always spotted.